YouTube is one of the most underrated platforms for artists and small business owners. We spend so much time desperately trying to get people to see our work on Instagram. We make reels, we make stories, we write captions, do carousel posts, we post every day, we post infrequently. And what is it getting us? But what if I told you there was a place where your content could live a long, healthy life way beyond the 48, maybe 24 hours you get on Instagram? And that place is right here, where we are right now on YouTube. And no, you don't have to be a vlogger or an influencer or someone who's creating aesthetic studio shots. Because let's be honest, who has time to shoot all that video and to create beautifully sun drenched shots of you painting? Would it be great? Absolutely. Is it possible for me? No. And so we're not even going to talk about that side of YouTube. In this video, I'm going to break down how small business owners and artists can use YouTube to connect with their customers, grow their brand, and make more sales without spending an enormous amount of time creating videos. Let's get into it. I get it. YouTube can feel huge and unwieldy and impossible. I have been there. But even as a tiny creator, and I mean tiny, we're talking, I don't even have 50 subscribers. I have already had some of the best conversations with fellow artists just from posting a few videos. And when I say back and forth, I mean actual back and forth, not love it, 3 fire emojis, moving on. I'm talking about real stories, real connection, people talking about art, their business, and their real struggles. And that kind of connection, it is rare on Instagram, in my experience, especially when your reels just disappear into the void after 24 hours. So if you're worried that nobody is going to watch your small YouTube channel, don't worry about it. You might get a few watchers. I only have a few, but like I said, I have already had true connection with those people. And I can see it growing week over week. Here is where I get stuck though. It's easy to connect with fellow artists here on YouTube. We can talk about licensing and the struggles and business, and I have plenty to say on all of those topics. But when it comes to connecting with actual customers, that's where it gets hard for me. I know that I need to create content that speaks to the people who buy my art, not just my fellow artists. But honestly, I am still figuring out how to do that. So if you are in the same boat, I have a few ideas that I'm going to implement over the next few months and that maybe you could give a try as well. Talk about your products, but tell a story. Instead of just showing a new design, talk about how it came to be. What went into your research process? How did you decide you wanted to make that product? What was the process in getting it from a piece of paper to in your physical hands? People love hearing how something was made. And more importantly, they love buying things that have meaning behind them. Next up, make simple behind the scenes videos. I am not talking about fancy multi-camera vlog in process videos. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just record yourself casually working. It could be packing orders, it could be drawing, it could be organizing your studio, whatever it is. Just record yourself working and casually describe what you're doing. That's all you have to do. And my third idea is to answer questions. You might not have any questions from your audience yet, but think about what they might want to know and start answering those questions. Maybe they want to know if your prints fade. Maybe they want to know, will your stickers come off in the dishwasher? They want to know what packaging you use. Just let them know. They want to see behind the scenes. They want to know. They want information. People are nosy, myself included. And no, before you start thinking you have to stage the perfect studio, do not do that. Keep it messy. This just shows that you are a real working artist. Brought my coffee with me today. Okay, so I want to be completely honest with you. I am still trying to find my audience here on YouTube, but I want to show you a little behind the scenes into my plan to hopefully find them maybe a little quicker. Right now, I don't feel fully connected to my audience yet. My videos have been more focused on the artist side of things, which is great. But eventually, I want to start making content that helps me connect with artists and customers. So here's my plan. I'm going to start posting some more how-to style videos. How to do block printing, how I create a product, because those videos will be valuable to fellow artists and it's interesting for future customers who love handmade products. At least that's my hope. Worst case scenario, I get a bunch of very opinionated comments from fellow printmakers on how I'm doing everything wrong. But hey, engagement is engagement. So, how can we make this easy? Because we are all busy. You have to make art, you ship product, you probably have 5 unfinished products waiting in the wings like me. So, if YouTube sounds like just one more thing that's going to be on your never ending to do list, here's how we can do it, but make it low effort. Use your phone camera. Every single video on my channel recorded on my phone. It's fine. Just use your phone. Prop it up, start talking. Keep it short. You can have 5 to 10 minute long videos. Nobody wants to see a 30-minute documentary about how you designed your product. Keep it simple, keep it short. This one is one that I will never be able to accomplish myself, but I'm going to put it out there. Batch film if you can. If you can record 2 or 3 videos in one session, that'll make it all go quicker. And it means you don't have to set things up over and over again every time you want to film. And finally, post when you can. Once a week, great. Once a month, fine. Just stay consistent and keep putting those videos out there. And if all else fails, just record yourself packing an order and talk about your latest rant about how hard it is to start a business as a creative entrepreneur. People will love watching that. So, if you have been avoiding YouTube all this time because you thought it was too complicated, I hope this video helped at least a little bit. You don't need a massive audience. You don't need fancy editing. You just need to start showing up. Because trust me, even a small group of engaged customers is better than chasing social media trends all day. So, have you thought about using YouTube to help grow your small creative business? Is there something that's holding you back? Drop it in the comments. I always love to hear what you're thinking after you watch these videos. All right, that's it for this week. And remember, your audience wants to connect with you. You just have to show up. I'll see you next time.